YouTube fam. How are you? How is life? How was your summer? Today is Sunday. I'm in my studio. I'm just putting away products. Got a whole bunch over there, got a whole bunch over here. And I think everybody else is doing the same thing here in the building today. It's pretty quiet. I think people are just cleaning up, getting ready for a new week, and so am I. And I wanted to let you guys know about something very exciting I've got going on right now. Low Density Love. My latest class on thewavylife.com is finally out on pre-order this week only. If you have less density to work with, you're always trying to figure out how to maximize it, what products to use, how do you achieve some definition without weighing it down, what's the ideal cut for you, how to style your hair, what are the styling techniques that are the best, how much product should you use. These are all the things that I cover in the class. And I think it's pretty rad, and it's $39. So it's not super expensive. It's an hour-long video-based course that you can go through on your own. So it's pre-recorded, it's not live, and it comes with an awesome workbook. It's gorgeous. I meant to make it like maybe 8 or 9 pages, but I think it ended up being like 19 pages. So it's a really great workbook, chock full of information about how to take care of low density hair, how to style low density hair, different considerations to take into account when you are choosing a haircut, when you're choosing styling products, when you're selecting styling techniques, and how all those things work together to create low density success for you. Now, if you'd like a little preview of Low Density Love, check out this trailer. 65% at least of my clientele has lower density hair, medium to lower density hair. And the thing is, that's not what you see on Instagram. Those with incredible density are highlighted everywhere. And so we all think that that is normal and that is the standard. And that is actually not the case. We're filming a new class today. This is gonna be a really fun one. This is called Low Density Love. I've gotta be really careful how I layer Beth's hair just because it is so fine. Taking a rounded section of hair and bringing that out to the side and holding it up like this and cutting that little tip is going to give you graduated layers. And I'm just very gently cutting into that. The cleanliness of your scalp is more important because how clean it is depends on how much lift you're going to get. This is 8 pumps. This seems like a lot. Your hair can absorb a lot more product than you think it can. All these things erase the powerful cowlicks that kind of take over and think they're boss. They're not the boss. You're the boss. So once all this hair expands, it's gonna fill all this in so pretty. You've got to manipulate your hair. Whoever you are, you've got to manipulate your hair if you want to like it, okay? Final check. We're really happy with where our face frame has ended up. We are less stringy and see-through on the sides. Where her layers land, we're a beautiful length. We're not too short. We've tapered up, down, up, down, up, down. We're sort of alternating lengths here. And so where we can see through a little bit, we can see through a little bit. That's Beth's hair. That's okay. She's okay. I'm okay. We're all okay. I hope you guys learned a ton. I will see you on our Zoom sessions, and have a great girl day. See you soon, guys. Bye. What'd you think? I'm so excited about it. I can't wait for you to see it. It's gonna be so much fun. And more importantly, you're going to learn an absolute ton that will make a giant impact on your wash day. So I think it's a really tremendous value. I probably should have charged more for it, but that's fine. So $39 for the class, the workbook, as well as a Zoom session. Now the Zoom session will probably be a little bit extra. Generally, I do a Zoom session or 2. Sometimes I'll do 3 depending on the class and what people really want as a result of that. So it's a way for you to watch the class and then talk through any questions you had after you went through it, talk through your experience trying to follow some of the styling techniques in the class, and then how did it work for you? What could you have done differently? So it's some individualized, personalized, face-to-face Zoom attention. I usually just charge $5 for those because I want us to both have some skin in the game for showing up to that, for getting the recording. I do record all of them and then send them out to everybody, and that takes me some time. But it also gives me an idea of, is this valuable enough to you for you to show up and to request it and to want the recording if you're not able to be there. So those things just help me know, is it something that you want? That's kind of the gist of the class. Pre-order wise, I've got one Well, I think two solid perks, but one perk is really awesome, and that is an extra Q&A session with a small group of other pre-order folks before you even watch the class. Now, I'm planning on scheduling that later this week, maybe on Thursday or Friday, the last day that it's available on pre-order, just so that I can kind of get a feel for where are you now before you even watch the class. And then when I talk to you guys again, after you watch the class and you follow some of those things in the class, did it make a difference for you? I want sort of like a before and after, like a before touch base and then an after like check-in. I think that would be really, really cool. So I haven't ironed out all the details yet, but I think that's kind of the direction that I'm going for right now. Other pretty cool pre-order perk is early access to the Wavy Life Facebook community. This is a community of about 3,000 people. It's a thriving community. They're constantly sharing information. These are people that have taken our classes. They love to post before and after pictures. They love to ask for input on what should I do at my haircut that's tomorrow. Here are some things I'm thinking. Here's a picture of me. What do you think I should do? These are some hair products I'm trying. Have you guys tried these? How do they work for you? My hair properties are like this. What are yours? And so it's an amazing resource of wavies who have taken these classes, who know what they're talking about, they know the terminology, and they're on that healthy hair journey that hopefully you are trying to find yourself on as well. When you're surrounded by other people that are wanting to do kind of the same thing, it just gives you that extra strength to kind of keep going when things don't feel very good. But let's talk about one thing very quickly. This is not a curly girl community. So if you like silicones and you like to blow out your hair occasionally and all those kinds of things, then you should be able to do that. And no one is going to kick you out of this group, okay? So this is a community where we welcome all. In fact, if you're curly and you want to join this group, by all means, come on over. The only stipulation is you've got to be a student of thewavylife.com. You have to have purchased and participated in at least one of our classes. And right now we're offering 3, and soon there will be more. So right now there's Simply Waves that I did with Atoya Bass, who is a stylist out of Portland, Oregon, and she's super rad. That class will soon be going away and morphing into something else. And then we've got the Wavy Experience, which I did earlier this year, and that is a 2-hour class. That's my master class on the site right now. And that's a 2-hour video-centric class with a workbook. I also do Zoom sessions for that class about 3 times a year. So I'm due another Zoom session for that class very soon. So details will be coming out about that very soon. And then the third one, of course, is Low Density Love that just came out. So I want to know from you guys though, what other classes you guys would like to see? I'm trying to develop a mini class library. So far I've got 2 sort of bigger classes, but I want to come out with more mini classes that are like maybe 30 to 45 minutes long. And it's all about, for example, clipping technique or it's all about like lift technique. So it's all different kinds of clips or combs or solutions that you could use to get more crown lift. And that would include products as well. So maybe it'd be called a crown lift class. That would be fun. We could do another class that would be all about diffusing techniques. I could do a silver strands class. That's gonna be coming up. I'm going to do an incredible density class. So the people that have the opposite problem of my low density love people, what do I do for them? What are the cuts, styling techniques, product usage techniques, product recommendations for those individuals. So all these things are sort of running around in my head, but I don't want to do what nobody wants. So if there are any specific things that you guys are not getting off of Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, and you're like, I just can't master this, or I just can't figure this out, drop it down below. I want to know what it is that you want to learn. Okay, guys, that is it. That's all for me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sticking around. I'm always so glad you guys are here. So if you have any questions for me, any comments, any thoughts about future classes, as always, leave them below. I'll see you guys soon. I hope you have a wonderful, happy curl day, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.